there, welcome to yet another episode of Food Like It Should Be. I am your host, Juliet Papa. Today, I am asking you, what is it that you do to spend quality time with your kids? This episode is dedicated to all parents and all parents that have been stuck home with their kids during this quarantine period. Yeah, so I'm asking you, what is it that you do or you have done this whole time to spend quality time with your children? I'm going to share a few insights here and there on why it's important to spend quality time with your kids, as it applies to most parts of their development and becoming better citizens in the future. So, to begin with, children, when you spend quality time with your children, it makes them feel loved and it makes them feel cared for. That is one thing. Number two, when you spend quality time with your children, and especially around food, like I'm going to share with you later on how I spend quality time with my children, it makes them better social beings, because when you go from the process where you gather the food ingredients and then you prepare the food with them and then you cook the food together and eventually get to share the food that you have prepared on a table or in any special arrangement, it makes them better social beings when they grow up. They know how to socialize with other people, they know how to engage other people in situations around food. And as we all know, most social gatherings have food. And if you know how to go about that and to have better food etiquette and everything that has to do with being around people, it's always very important. And as parents, if you get to nurture this child as they grow up through how going to be around them for a very long time, one day you're going to wake up and you're an empty nester, and they'll be out there in the world. How they turn out to be, it's pretty much your responsibility as a parent. And there is no good feeling as knowing that you did the very best for your child, and then they're going out there and thriving and telling you things that you yourself could only imagine, but you know very well it is what you did, and obviously God that made them the person that they are. For me, since the pandemic, the first few weeks were a little bit terrible, for lack of a better word, but as days kept going, I designed a way that I was going to interact with my children, mostly in the kitchen. I spend a lot of time as a mom when I'm not working. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen cooking because I love it, and food is something that is very close to my heart. So for my children, we spend a lot of time cooking for things that they enjoy. I don't force them to prepare everything with me. As we all know, when the pandemic started, most restaurants were closed and it was hard to get food from other places. Most people were forced to cook. So I remember at one point, this idea generated out of necessity, because it was on a Friday night. I came from work, I was very tired, and I decided, let's order pizza for the kids. I just feel like eating pizza too. So we called the pizza place and they tell us that, it's going to take an hour 45 minutes to deliver your pizza. I was like, an hour 45 minutes just for pizza? And that minute I shouted to my husband. I told him, what do we need? And he was like, we need pizza sauce, we need cheese, we need all that it takes to make pizza. And we all went to the grocery store to gather all those things, and as I'm going to share with you this recipe, it was a trial, but it turned out as a great success. It's the first pizza we ever made as a family. Ow, 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 hot, hot, hot. And you see, and as you'll be watching, let me also know, for the parents out there, I'm not saying that you should necessarily spend quality time with your kids while cooking, but if you do, that's a good thing. Also share with me with the things that you do with your children to spend quality time together. At this point in time, I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed to this channel. If you're watching this for the first time, please welcome and subscribe. I do not want you to miss anything that I have lined up for you in the future. Let's have fun together on food like it should be. Let's head to the kitchen. Baby, do you want pizza?
Pizza!
Do you want pizza?
Pizza!
I'm making pizza.
Pizza!
Pizza.
Pizza!
Dance for pizza.
Pizza! Pizza!
Dance for pizza.
That's a pizza!
Yes, dance for pizza.
Yes.
Dancing.
So to make this wonderful homemade pizza, you are going to need the following ingredients: pepperoni, cheese, and obviously pizza sauce. That's all you're going to need. And as you can see here, my son is trying to spread the sauce all over the dough. Let me mention that this dough is homemade. I got it from part of the bread dough that I had prepared early on in the day, and we decided to try out making pizza with some of the dough and see how it's going to turn out. So here's my baby boy spreading the sauce, and it looks like he's making fun of it, but let's see how things turn out. Oh, okay, so there he goes, spreads out the sauce all over the dough. And while he's doing that, our oven is preheating to 430 degrees Fahrenheit. And on top of the sauce, he's adding pepperoni slices like that. This looks like so much fun. If you're a mommy and you're watching this, I'd like to know some of the fun things you do with your kids at home or in the kitchen. For me, I try my best to have them help me with cooking for things that they can do and enjoy at the same time. That's one thing I like to spend time with my kids. We have fun together in the kitchen and make things that we would have otherwise ordered from the restaurant or anywhere else. So our homemade pepperoni pizza is coming along like that. And it's about to go in. So on top of it, we decided to customize it a little bit by adding cheese, pizza mixed cheese, pizza mixed cheese on top of the pepperoni, as opposed to the normal way where they add the pepperoni on top of the cheese. In this way, the pizza comes out like a pepperoni sandwich kind of a way, and we baked it for about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. So here I am snooping. It looks so delicious. Oh my god. See the juices blending together, the sauce and the melting cheese. Oh. And here is how it comes out. It's so juicy and crunchy at the bottom. And it wasn't even enough. I wished we made more because it was so tasty. It was delicious. Oh my god. You guys gotta try this. If you're a fun mom out there just like me, you gotta try this with your kids at home. They're gonna enjoy it. That one I am definitely sure. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't followed me on social media, please do so. Eat food like it should be, and gladly appreciate. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye bye.